English podcast. This is the place where learning English feels easy and fun.
Hi, learners. I'm so happy you're here again. Today's episode is very special. It's part 2 of our complete past tense guide.
Yes, in our last episode, we talked about all the forms of the past tense. Simple past, past continuous, past perfect, and past perfect continuous.
And wow, the response was amazing. So many of you wrote your own sentences in the comments.
We read them all. Many were great. Some had small mistakes, but that's okay. That's how we learn together.
Exactly. Learning is not only about listening, it's about using what you learn. And you all did that so well.
So, if you haven't watched that first episode yet, pause this one and go watch it first. The link is in the description and also up in the I button.
Yes, watch that first. Learn the tense rules, then come back here. Because today's episode is like a fun practice session.
Think of it like revision through real conversation. We'll use past tenses in stories. Funny, simple, and easy to understand.
That's right. And if you have the PDF guide from the last lesson, keep it with you. You'll see those tense rules in real action today.
Exactly. You have the formula, and now we'll plug it into daily life. Let's start our first story. Do you remember that actor we saw last week? The one who looked like a superhero?
Oh, yes. He wore big sunglasses inside the cafe, like he was in a movie.
Everyone was looking at him. He walked in, ordered a coffee, and by the time he left, half the cafe had taken photos.
Classic. And here's something funny. I had seen him before at the airport once. He had been signing autographs for almost 2 hours.
No way! So you had already met him before that cafe day?
Yes. And by the time we got home, I had already told that story to 5 friends.
That's a great example, learners. Did you hear the tenses? He walked in, simple past. He had seen him before, past perfect. He had been signing autographs, past perfect continuous.
Exactly. One small story, many tense types in action.
Do you remember that concert in Los Angeles? The one where the lights went off?
Oh, yes. The band was singing their most popular song. Suddenly, everything stopped.
People were shouting, some were laughing, and a few fans had already left before the power came back.
Yeah, and the lead singer had sung that song thousands of times before, but that night was special. Just when the best part came, boom, blackout.
I'll never forget it. I had been waiting for that moment all night.
Same here. It was funny and sad at the same time.
Learners, this story also has all the past tenses. The lights went off, simple past. People were shouting, past continuous. Had sung that song before, past perfect. Had been waiting, past perfect continuous.
See how natural it sounds when you use them together?
Speaking of funny stories, remember our taxi ride in New York?
Oh, no, don't remind me. The driver missed 3 turns in a row.
We were late for our flight, and he just kept saying, "Relax, I know a shortcut."
By the time we reached the airport, the plane had already taken off.
True. We were running through the terminal like movie heroes.
People were staring at us like we were in a comedy scene.
Yeah. 2 tired travelers who had already lost the battle.
At least it gave us a story to tell and a way to practice tenses.
Exactly. Missed, were running, had already taken off, had been running. They all show time and order of events.
When you use tenses like this, your story becomes clear and fun to listen to.
Speaking of stories, wait till you hear this one. Last year, I stayed at a small hotel during a trip.
Okay, this already sounds interesting. What happened?
When I checked in, everything looked fine. The lobby was bright, the staff was friendly, nothing strange.
So far, so good.
But around midnight, the lights suddenly went off.
Oh no, that sounds scary.
Yes, the staff told me the power had already failed earlier that evening, but they hadn't fixed it.
Oh, wow.
So I had been lying awake for 2 hours with only the sound of doors creaking. Finally, I gave up and went to the lobby.
That's like a scene from a horror movie.
Tell me about it. My phone flashlight was my only friend that night.
You survived, and now we have another story to learn from.
Exactly. Learners, notice how I used had already failed, and had been lying awake. Those tenses make the story sound natural and complete.
Right. They help listeners understand what happened first and what was still happening.
We've already shared a few stories, and you can see how past tenses bring life to them.
Yes, it's not about memorizing, it's about using them to tell your own story.
And the good thing is, every tense has its own job. Simple past, finished action. Past continuous, action happening at a time. Past perfect, something happened before another event. Past perfect continuous, action that continued for a period before another event.
Perfect summary.
And that's a wrap for part 1. In the next part, we'll share more short stories, including one that's a little spooky.
Oh, that one's my favorite. Learners, don't miss it.
So go grab a drink, take a short break, and we'll see you soon in part 2 of this fun past tense journey.
Welcome back, learners. This is part 2 of our past tense in real life episode.
If you haven't heard part 1 yet, please listen to that first. It will help you understand this part better.
In the last episode, we talked about funny and real stories, concerts, taxis, and even hotel adventures.
Yes, and now it's time for the final stories. These will help you understand how to use all 4 past tenses in daily conversation.
Okay, I think it's time for the spooky one you promised.
Oh, yes. So last year, I stayed at a very old hotel in the countryside. It looked peaceful during the day,
That sounds nice so far.
but at night, things changed. When I tried to sleep, I heard slow footsteps in the hallway.
That's scary. Were there other guests?
That's the strange part. When I asked the manager the next morning, he said the room above mine had already been empty for years.
No way! That gave me chills.
I know. I had been waiting all night for those footsteps to stop, but they never did.
Wow. I'm not staying in that place, ever.
Ha! Don't worry. Maybe it was just the wind. But learners, again, look at the grammar. I heard footsteps, simple past, had already been empty, past perfect, had been waiting, past perfect continuous.
See, even scary stories can be great grammar lessons. Okay, let me share one more. This one is funny.
Go ahead.
Last summer, I flew to London. I boarded the plane, sat down, and relaxed. But after a few seconds, a man came and looked at me with a strange face.
Oh no, what happened?
He said, "I think you're in my seat." I checked my ticket and realized I was sitting in the wrong row.
Oh, wow.
The funny part is, the man had already complained to the flight attendant before I even noticed.
That's awkward.
Yes, and I had been pulling my heavy bag through the narrow aisle for what felt like forever before I found my real seat.
That's a great way to remember tenses. Mix real life with grammar.
Exactly. Sat down, simple past, had already complained, past perfect, had been pulling, past perfect continuous.
Perfect. You just made grammar fun.
Okay, learners, now it's your turn.
Yes, we want you to write a short story using all 4 past tenses. It doesn't have to be long, just 5 or 6 sentences.
For example, you could write about a trip, a funny mistake, or a special day.
Try to use simple past, what happened, past continuous, what was happening at a specific time, past perfect, what had already happened, past perfect continuous, what had been happening before another past event.
Exactly. Writing helps you remember better.
And if you make a few mistakes, don't worry. That's how we learn.
Let's do a quick recap before we end today's episode.
Sure.
Simple past. We use it for completed actions. Example, I watched a movie yesterday.
Past continuous, for actions that were happening at a specific time. Example, I was cooking when you called.
Past perfect for something that happened before another past action. Example, I had finished dinner before she arrived.
Past perfect continuous, for actions that continued for some time before another past action. Example, I had been studying for hours before the exam.
Beautifully explained.
Thank you. And remember, when you use these tenses together, your English sounds more natural and clear.
Right. You can tell stories, talk about memories, or explain your day, all in perfect English.
So, learners, keep practicing. We've added the full PDF guide in the description. Inside, you'll find examples, sentence patterns, and a list of common irregular verbs.
Keep it close. Review it whenever you practice. The more you use English, the easier it gets.
And soon, you'll speak with confidence, not just about the present, but also about the past.
Exactly. We're proud of every learner listening today. You're improving one step at a time. Thank you for joining us on the Shifa English podcast.
Don't stop now. Click the next episode to keep learning with us.
See you soon, and happy learning, everyone.